This week, I'm in Liskeard, a market town in Cornwall.
Look out, Margaret. Here she comes.
An out-of-town supermarket has helped drain shoppers away from the high street.
The day they opened, 50% down straight away and never recouped it.
Can I mobilise the locals to make change and bring the customers back?
Those two Herberts, I asked them to get on with it. One's gone on holiday and one's still just picking at his cherries.
Quite honestly, I'm getting more and more frustrated with bureaucratic crap.
You know the big word in Cornwall?
What?
Directly. Later on.
Yeah, well, directly in my language means now. More phone.
Liskeard, an idyllic market town in Cornwall. At its heart was once a thriving high street that prospered from the thousands flocking to the twice-weekly cattle market.
Liskeard was the place to come and visit to shop. You would get real excited. We're going to Liskeard Saturday. This town was absolutely buzzing.
Until slaughter in the countryside.
The consequences of foot and mouth are beginning to strangle the nation.
An outbreak of foot and mouth disease in 2001 devastated Liskeard and other market towns just like it.
Slowly and surely, Britain is closing down.
The twice-weekly cattle market was slashed to a couple of times a month. That, sky-high parking charges and an out-of-town supermarket. They've all helped decimate this high street.
The day they opened, 50% down straight away and never recouped it.
And now shops are closing at an alarming rate.
They've all gradually died off, and it's like a cancer. It's creeping towards our street.
I do believe there's hope for Liskeard and the other market towns who've suffered the same fate, and I'm determined to help. Market towns used to be based around food, and there's a return to that. People want farmers' markets, they want something different and unique. And I love the idea of, fostering that again and getting market towns selling local market stuff again. In the UK, 50p in every pound is spent on food, and some market towns have capitalised on that, drawing people in with a bespoke food offering. Castle Douglas in Scotland, Ludlow in Shropshire, and Melton Mowbray in Leicestershire are packed with specialist food shops and cafes, and their high streets have boomed off the back of it. I'm off to see if Liskeard can do something similar. First, I'd like to check out what the high street has to offer. Empty. Oh, that's a shame. Dear customers, the current recession has hit Liskeard badly and we are the latest victim. Please continue to support your high street shops. What was that? That's gorgeous, that building. Liskeard Galleries.
The rent went up too high.
Is that what happened?
Yep.
And they'd rather leave it empty than have it rented?
Yep.
If that's true, that is an outrage. Speaking of which... Just seen the bags. It looks like someone's taken a big lemon meringue and put some handles on it. Hello.
Hello. I'm Lynn. Hello, darling.
Hello, Lynn. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Are you related?
That's my mum.
How's it going?
All right.
All right. It could always be better.
And what
What's
people
your
can
worst
afford?
takings that you've had?
The worst day's take is £6.
Who buys the stock?
All of us. Got to go for wacky things that are going to look mad in the window.
That is wacky.
Yeah.
But we want things that sell, don't we, girls?
Well, they do sell.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You obviously don't like our taste in bags. No.
You wouldn't make a fortune out of me in here, that's for sure.
Oh, no. Could you afford them?
Cheeky little thing. But while Lynn and I might not see eye to eye with our taste, I spot something we both agree on. Community action. Your town needs you.
Yeah,
Shop till you drop. Use us or lose us. Well, good for you.
She's Mrs. Liskeard.
Why are you Mrs. Liskeard?
You're Traders Association
I'm in
though,
the
as
Trade
well. So
Association,
you're for the
yeah.
town and
You do what?
We put on little events and we're more for footfall and for the shops.
Oh, God help us, where do I start? Where do you start? Are you gonna
at the beginning. We've got plenty of time.
Lynn's shop is in the middle of 4 Street, the High Street. It runs through the heart of the town centre, a lopsided square with more shops on it. And there's a beautiful butcher's just to the right of the High Street. Hello?
Nice to meet you, Jeff.
Jeff!
Jeff Brown, yeah.
Do you have really good produce here?
I think so, yeah.
Is business been really tough in here?
The footfall is well down in the shop, as it is in the town. Not so long ago, we were doing close on 1,000 customers a week, which for a small shop like this isn't bad, really. We're probably sort of 60, 70% of that now.
So what have you got in the chemist drawers?
Well,
What's
nothing
that?
really. These are spices and herbs and that we just put in them. We used
Can't
to
we
buy...
do a nicer way of showing the tariff
Well-
and looking like that?
I suppose so, in jars, yeah.
That looks like a sample of diarrhea in a bag.
I mean, I've got a
the way it
nickname
is.
for you anyway, Scary Mary.
Oh, right, I haven't heard that one before.
Scary Mary.
Why?
For your wig for tomorrow.
I haven't got a wig on, and why is my hair?
Excuse me.
Have you got two?
Don't chuck him out.
You've got 2 teeth, he's that more than he's the wig. These are total professional butchers. The big issue is how do we make these businesses so good that people want to travel to them? That's the thing. Delighted to have found my first great local producer, I return to the High Street and find another one. I've never seen such beautiful big strawberries.
Beautiful, aren't they? Nice to meet you.
No,
I'm
you
Andrew.
too. Hi, Andrew. Can I pinch one,
course you
please?
can.
Oh, my God.
Have those.
Look at those. That's like someone's painted them.
Try them.
That is stunning.
Are they nice? They're grown about sort of 4 miles away from Liskeard, they are.
So how long have you been here?
I've been here in this shop for 27 years. I came here when I was 20. And my mum and dad used to have a shop literally just across the road there.
2 fruit and veg shops.
This town would be absolutely heaving every day. Every day.
So where are they going now?
Morrison's. Simple as that.
And Morrison's aren't selling this. Oh, you've got a fishmonger's there.
Yeah.
Well, why hasn't she opened today?
So unfortunately, they're not doing as well as they should have been, so they've decided just to open 2 days a week. It's a crying shame, isn't it?
Oh, my God, it's a real shame.
Yeah.
A key source of the problem, the supermarket. It lies just 1 mile out of Liskeard's town centre, draining footfall away from the high street. Lynn, don't knock anyone over.
I've never knocked anyone over yet.
I asked the head of the Traders Association, shoe shop owner Lynn, to come with me and check out the competition. If we're going to fight to keep the high street alive, we need to know what we're up against. It's packed here, Lynn, look. Everybody looks clinically depressed. You'd give your right arm for this busyness in the town, wouldn't you?
Definitely.
We set up to quiz some shoppers. Is that your week shop, or do you go in every other day?
No. This is just a little one-off trip at the moment.
But see that? Can I just have a look? Be really rude. Look in your bag.
Yes, absolutely.
So it's fruit and veg, really, and a couple of pizzas. Why can't you get that in Liskeard?
I can, yes, but the parking facilities, the prices of the parking now, and access.
Okay. Do you need this in your life? I mean, is this something that you enjoy doing, coming shopping at an out-of-town supermarket?
I come because it's the place to get everything at the moment.
There's no simple answer to this. That's the sad thing. And I don't want to be like some mad campaigning loony with a board going, don't shop in a supermarket. It's easy. For God's sake, it's easy. This is an anti-supermarket. What this is, every pound spent in this country, 50p goes on groceries. You move that outside and you start to deteriorate the high street. It's as simple as that. And we should be looking at how we can always put the supermarket into the town centre first. I've got an idea to fight back. My plan is to create an alternative to the supermarket right here in town. I believe the fabulous high street fishmongers, greengrocers and butchers could join together to create a new premium food cooperative selling fresh food locally sourced. They struggle to survive on their own, but together, rebranded as a quality and unique food destination, they could give shoppers a reason to bypass the supermarket and come to the high street.
We'll get there. Yes, we will get there. This is not just me, Lynn. We. This has to be about everybody.
We is the whole town, not just me and you.
Yeah, not just me and you. So.
Right.
I'm in Liskeard, Cornwall. Its high street, like many across the country, has fallen foul of parking charges, high rents and an out-of-town supermarket, draining footfall from the high street.
Sad, isn't it? I think this used to be a bustling little town.
My long-term plan is for Liskeard to become a foodie market town, giving shoppers a reason to come back to the high street, starting with the local fishmonger, greengrocer and butcher.
The most interesting offer that Liskeard has are those brilliant, best practiced, local independent food shops. And my plan is to bring those three together to make an even more powerful offer. Co-create something new. And if people come to visit them, then we have an opportunity to bring other businesses on the back of that new footfall.
I haven't managed to track down Angela the fishmonger yet, but I've organised a Skype call with the grocer Andrew and the butcher Jeff.
Hello, guys.
Hello, Mary.
OK, I believe you can totally compete with Morrison's, and I think we can give a different type of offer to the customer. If you've got a great butcher, you've got a great fruit and veg, and you've got a great fish shop, I believe they can become the main destination for that area. And I want you to think about how you can do delivery schemes around that, or boxes of your produce. That's a big growth market, and I want you two to really consider that. Will you work together on that?
I'm really up for that, but it's almost keeping footfall out of the town then, isn't it?
No. What it does is it will make them rely on your produce, know you've got great produce, and it actually gives a real loyalty from that customer. And then when that customer has the time, you will be the destination that she'll be going to. Right, believe you me, it works.
Yeah, okay.
Okay? It won't be long before I'm back. I'll be checking up on you. Take care, guys.
I like the idea of the delivery thing. I thought that was really good. That's been something I've been wanting to do for probably the last sort of like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. Shall we get back to work then, Andrew?
Shall we?
Yeah.
I don't really want to.
Shall we go down the pub instead?
Right, let's go, mate.
Traditionally, high streets in market towns weren't all about shops. They were also places to socialise.
And it's always poor chaps like me what has to put up with all this nattering. You see what I mean?
I love the idea of creating a town shop where people can come, socialise, have a coffee, work if they want to, and possibly small businesses incubate and sell their local produce. I think that gives a good new reason for people coming into town. And I think if you start to create that footfall with these new ideas, other retail businesses will come on the back of that.
And I know just the community-minded person to help. Shoe shop owner Lynn.
Hello, Lynn.
Hello.
I want you to see if we can find a property here that can become the Liskeard town shop. At the heart of that will be a mix of everything, I think. Great food, but also maybe some great little, people who make things locally that are really wonderful goods, that it becomes a destination for all that's fantastic about this local area. Now, we need to find a property that's vacant, and we need to do a deal with the landlords. Yeah. So will you have a look for me and see whether they will do a rent-free period?
I can find the properties. You've got the clout.
Get working.
Okay.
See you later.
Yeah.
I'll be back. Take care, gorgeous.
This isn't a pie-in-the-sky idea. It works. There are 300 other versions of the town shop being run by community groups all across the country, and I think it could work for Liskeard.
Why can't you give me their contact details? They're your private clients. Oh, right. And how do we find out who the landlord is? Oh, and I'm getting a pickle here with a bit of sticky paper. And your number? If it is a success, you could well have a tenant at the end of it, which is better than it sitting there empty like it is at the minute. Pardon? Right, well, can you just say 2 words to them? Mary Portas.
Well, Lynn's certainly putting in the effort for the high street, but are Jeff and Andrew? I decide to go undercover to find out if that delivery service I've asked them to set up is up and running. Ivor, what's a Cornwall accent like? Is it if I spoke a little bit like that? Does that sound like me?
That ain't too bad.
That ain't too bad.
That ain't too bad.
Hello? Hello, good morning. I'm so sorry. I was wondering, you do delivery boxes?
Well, we don't as a rule.
You don't as a rule? Oh, I thought you were starting doing delivery boxes, no?
We don't do boxes.
Is Jeff there, please?
Who?
Jeff.
He's on holiday.
He's on holiday?
Yes.
Bloody hell. So, no, we don't do boxes. And he's gone on holiday, Jeff. Andrew?
Here she comes. Look out, Margaret. Look out.
Morning.
Oh, good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
I rang about the boxes and rang the butchers and they said, oh, no, we don't do boxes, delivery boxes.
Don't they?
No, don't you together, the butcher, the fruit and veg. Remember my call?
I do remember your call.
And what's happened?
Jeff's on holiday for 2 weeks.
I rang you guys weeks ago.
I know.
What did you do then?
Well, not an awful lot. You know the big word in Cornwall?
What?
Directly. You familiar with that one?
No.
No?
What do you say directly? That means it will happen...
Directly. Later on.
Yeah, well, directly in my language means now. Directly in Cornwall is whenever, right? Whenever.
We have to mull these things over with our nice pasties.
You'll be mulling them over with your old pasty sitting at home with no business. That's what you'll be mulling over. And then you'll be going, oh, directly, I should have listened to her. I'll see you later.
Love you. I was expecting that. She's quite sweet, though, isn't she, really, deep down? I think we've got something going on, actually.
When they're up against the slick operations of the supermarkets, do you think they're going, what, laters? Directly? I'm going to think about it. All right. Ta-ra.
I was told off.
Things aren't going well, so I tracked down elusive fishmonger Angela, the 3rd member of the co-op, at the local fish market. Angela? Hello.
Hello.
At long last, I tracked you down.
Where have you been?
No, where have you been, let alone where have I been?
120, 10 I've got, and anyone, 10.
And how many years have you been doing this with your fish shop?
Well, I'm the 4th generation actually in the shop.
No.
Yeah.
Were these caught last night?
Last night, 1 o'clock in the morning, landed.
So that's unbelievable, isn't it, that fresh? Do the supermarkets get it this fresh?
Well, they don't, because it goes to a store, doesn't it? A wholesaler who stores it, and it's frustrating.
That's the trump card I believe Angela, Jeff and Andrew hold. Quality. I just need them to get serious about home delivery. It's not just a box of goods, it's about creating brand loyalty. If I was able to link Andrew in with the veg that you were able to do, fish box with the veg would be brilliant. We could do it, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Right. Good, because those 2 Herberts, I asked them to get on with it. One's gone on holiday and one's still just picking at his cherries out the front of his fruit and veg shop.
I know.
Do you know what I thought? I was going to meet some old slacker who didn't open up the shop. She's spirited, she's brilliant, she's together. And, you know, I really believe I've got a bit of hope with the others now on getting the boxes going, because I'll have her involved. Back in London, I give Lynn a quick call to find out if she's got a good deal on my proposed town shop. A mix of business and community activities under one roof.
Hello?
Lynn, good morning, it's Mary.
Hello, how are you?
I'm all right.
I've got some good news.
Have you? What's your good news?
The yellow shop that you liked.
Yeah, I love that shop.
Love that shop. Got that one. Got that one for a year.
That's unbelievable.
What, rent-free?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Do you know what? I didn't know you were going to be that good. That is amazing, amazing news, Lynn. This is a proper business strategy for future towns. Now, if you're a landlord and your shop is sitting empty, looking a complete mess, and you've got no chance of renting it out, isn't it better that you bring in a business that says, we'll do it up for free, we'll paint, decorate it, and we'll start to put new businesses in it, and then a year down the line, when it starts to work, we will start to pay the rent, and you might claw back your rent over 3 years instead of waiting and losing any potential earnings.
The potential town shop's in a fantastic location at the bottom of the high street. With the food trio at the other end, they could draw footfall in from all sides. I think the ideal group to run it would be the Liskeard town team. I meet a few of the group who successfully bid for the £100,000 grant from the government.
I think we have to create spaces in our high street that currently are not getting commercial businesses in them to have some kind of activity.
Yeah, so what does everyone else think of that as an idea?
It's a lot to take on, but at least they want to do it. But now they need to agree what should be in it.
Cross talking here, one at a time. Who's talking first?
Some want only businesses, others want a mix with a free creche.
What is the harm in giving them an upstairs room where the kids can run riot, where young mums can connect and be part of the bigger town picture?
That's fine, but we're not social services.
Why is helping young mums in the town social services?
Because unless it's self-funding, it is social services. Now that's fine.
No,
if
that's
we can afford to do
insulting.
it.
People have kids and there's nowhere that they can go.
Where are we going to fund it
Well,
from?
that is the real world. People have kids.
I think we have to look at it. I know we got to fund this, but I think I agree with Alison on this. I think we need to do the finances on that to see how it is, but I think we need it. Otherwise, we will just go back to the same old business model that the high street's been.
So what we're saying, the town shop should be a mixture of social services, social enterprise and business, and between them all they then have to be profitable as a whole. We need to really look into so much more detail on this town shop.
Oh, not only that, they now need to go away and convince the other team members who aren't present. While they do that, I hunt down Liskeard's premium food cooperative. But just how premium is the service they're offering?
Hello, am I going to be just so inspired by what you've all come up with?
Yeah, you are.
You
definitely
We're the A-team.
Yeah, well, I'll be the judge of that.
I'm hoping the trio have at least started on their delivery box scheme. As well as sharing costs, they'll also be able to share customers.
So what's happening then?
I've ordered some new signs and banners with obviously saying free delivery available.
But what is the offer and how are we going to do it? Have we worked out what that is? So far you've got a banner you've made saying free delivery.
Just free delivery. Yeah. I know that doesn't sound very good at the minute, but obviously we.
Okay, I'll see you later on. Bye. All I've got is a sign saying free delivery. That's not just directly, that's directly. More phone.
I'm in Liskeard, Cornwall, trying to galvanise the locals to revive their failing high street. We've managed to secure a rent-free building at the bottom of the high street, and I've been talking to the local town team about how to use it to attract footfall back to the town.
We need to really look into so much more detail on this town shop.
It's supposed to be a mix of business and social use, but the town team can't agree on the balance of the mix.
What is the harm in giving them an upstairs room where the kids can run riot?
That's fine, but we're not social services.
Why is helping young mums in the town social services?
Also, not all of the town team members want the shop. Some think the running and maintenance of the building will be more trouble and expense than it's worth, so I call in for an update.
Hello?
Hi, who's that?
It's Lynn with a croak.
God, Lynn, you sound like some old bloke.
I've just had a cold.
What's happening?
Town team can't take on the head lease of the big shop.
They won't take on the lease of the town shop?
No, I'm absolutely gutted. I'm with you 100% of the way, but quite honestly, I'm getting more and more frustrated with bureaucratic crap.
OK. I know.
And we're going to lose it.
I head back to Liskeard to see if I can galvanise them to move forward.
I just got news while I've been away that we're not possibly doing the town shop, that could be an issue.
People don't seem very sure whether they want a town shop or not, and I think that's a real issue, because if we do this, we have to be completely committed. It's a big building, it needs a lot of work.
And if we're taking on a lease it's full repairing, we've got to make sure that it's in a half-decent state to start with.
Now, if we lock the town shop, if it's too big, I understand. But I think we should be fighting big things.
Go big or go home.
Yeah.
I can't hide my frustration. We've been offered a beautiful space in a prime location, rent-free for a year. It just seems too good an opportunity to give up.
I care about this now. You either have it or you don't. That's the truth. But I can't bear going back to London and hearing this shit going on down here, and you don't want to do that. And I'm really caught between a rock and a hard place, because I know I'm not a member of the town team. I know I'm not employed by the government, but it was me that started this. And I care about this now. Just use this opportunity to put this town on the bloody map.
Let's get the show on the bloody road.
After a very long, intense meeting with supporters for and against the town shop, we agree to delay the decision.
All I'm realising is that the War of the Roses in this flipping town.
It's better than EastEnders, isn't it?
What would we call it if it's not called EastEnders? We're working out what we're going to do with the town. Have you got any ideas?
No, you know what's it, but you're getting paid by the government.
I am not getting paid by the government. I've lost my temper. Right, so you go down your pub and tell them. Bye. It's gone, mate. Take care, sleep it off.
I'm even more determined to make sure my other plan to increase footfall is going to work. I want to start rebranding Liskeard as a foodie town, starting with creating a premium food cooperative of the fishmongers, greengrocers and butchers. I want them to be an alternative to the out-of-town supermarket and bring shoppers back to the high street.
Where are they then, these two?
I also know parking charges are a problem in town, so I want them to offer home delivery too.
These are our recipe boxes.
Brilliant. So succulent Sunday selection, boneless stuffed garlic chicken. Brilliant. And you've got how to roast it.
Yeah.
Lovely one. So let's start off with the romantic rumpy pumpy. Pumpy, I could do with a bit of that. So that would go in what? In that box like that?
But before you know it, there's a misunderstanding about how much to put in each box.
And you said it was for two? Two.
And the Sunday one.
Why did I not know that?
I don't know.
Because you're never here, that's why.
Right.
Still discussing it.
Sure.
When they get their act together, you might be able to have this in 2014.
That's it. Welcome to Cornwall.
That is how I feel with this. Oh, sorry, Jeff, I'm looking up your trousers. Right, let's get going.
And when the boxes do get delivered, the customers seem thrilled.
Isn't it beautiful?
Absolutely super. I mean, I am so thrilled with this sort of service.
She has ordered the Rumpy Pumpy.
Did she?
She might actually be open for something else. I don't know.
Hello.
You've got your
Rumpy Pumpy.
Now they've just begun to work together properly, the next stage, and one of the most important, is to cement them as a brand. I've come up with Lip-Smacking Liskeard.
Brands are powerful. And brands make money because people buy into brands over and above non-branded goods. So what does my brand Lip-Smacking Liskeard stands for? It stands for quality, it stands for local, and it stands for absolutely premium, delicious food that you can only get in Liskeard.
I also believe that Jeff, Andrew and Angela are the face of the brand.
I was hoping for a makeup artist.
I want to use them in the marketing campaign.
The stars of Liskeard.
I thought you'd have high heel welly boots on.
Yeah. I don't do high heel welly boots. So he got his little boater. Where's your boater?
I haven't got a boater.
Oh, why hasn't she got a boater?
I've got another hat with me.
What one have you got?
Helmet.
Well, hang on a minute, I'll get
Well
it.
done. Thank God for Jeff.
Oh, we look like twins now, Mary. We could be twins.
All you need now is a good stuffing.
It's not down to that.
Come a little bit closer.
Okay,
everyone, yeah.
same again, everyone towards me.
I definitely haven't got a gob like that.
Yes, you
I know
have.
someone who has.
Excellent.
It's nice to be part of a team and as a group working together, you know, to help support local jobs, the local economy. This is what your local community is all about.
That bulling behind is brilliant. That's a real good touch.
It's not a bull, it's a heifer.
Why, first team bloody thing, isn't it?
But you don't say that when you're out on the pool.
A few days later, the lip-smacking Liskeard branding arrives to put up in all 3 shops.
It's going to help big time, you know, just to put us Liskeard on the map is just what it's about, really. To bring people not only into our shops, but to bring people into other shops in the town. And hopefully we can show other towns that this can be done. The branding is the most important thing for us.
I love the fact there's so many community-minded people in this town, but there's none more so than shoe shop owner Lynn. However, it's no good Lynn working tirelessly to attract footfall back to the high street if her shop isn't right. Call me Queen of Shops, but I'm giving it a bit of a makeover. Only Lynn doesn't know.
Can't tell you how I've wanted to get my hands on this for I don't know how long. It looks like bandages on the steps for a start. And there's just too much product. It's far too busy. So we've got to focus Lynn's collections. I tell you what, Lynn can have these as a standing stair lift when she gets older. Where's that flip and skip?
The key change I've made is introducing a new, young, fashionable line to draw some of the younger people back to the high street as they all shop in trendier Plymouth.
I just found stuff that I think will sell and trying to make it breathe, give space around it and make it feel a little bit precious and lovely, even though the prices are accessible. Lynn, there she is.
Right, where are we going?
You know, I always talked about your windows and that.
What have you done?
A little bit of help with your friends. Come and have a look. There you go, Lynn.
Oh my God! That's fantastic.
That's your new shoe shop. Hey? That's for all the love you've given and all the time you've given, my darling. This one's for you.
Thank you.
How beautiful is this?
Fantastic. You bugger. Oh my. It's been an honour doing what I've done anyway, so this is just icing on the cake. I didn't expect a big thank you like that. I'm still soldiering on and wanting to get footfall in this town. That's the main objective, is to get people into our town, and maybe that shop will make people curious enough to come in and have a look. I don't know. I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. And you're going to put this out, aren't you? Show me snivelling. Cut.
I'm in the market town of Liskeard, trying out new ideas to help the high street. My plan is to create a town shop, a mix of business and social use all under one roof to draw in footfall. Problem is, I'm not sure all the town team want to take it on.
Town team can't take on the head lease of the big shop. I'm absolutely gutted. Quite honestly, I'm getting more and more frustrated.
However, there's rather surprisingly some good news. All of the town team now want to take on the town shop.
This is the first room, and it goes all the way through the back.
The lighting's lovely, and it just feels, you can really imagine there being a little community in here.
And they've got Block, a young start-up design business to be first to move in.
I think it's really exciting. I can't wait to get stuck in.
We're looking at mixed use, so making it some community-based, but also a meeting place, the sort of central hub of the town.
I think it's a fantastic opportunity, and I don't think it quite hit me to start with. I sort of saw that it was a massive thing and wasn't quite sure how it would work.
I love the town shop idea. It is a lot to do, and it was always going to be a lot to do. It's a great opportunity for the town as a whole, and to make this town bigger, better, and put it on the map.
It's just...
I love the fact a beautiful old building like that could be brought back to life. The mix of Georgian and Victorian architecture here is so beautiful. I think it's something that could be capitalised on.
The more I walk down this street, the more I realise, A, how stunning the architecture is, but B, what a bloody mess it is. And I'm just wondering whether I could really galvanise the troops, the people of the town, to clean this up. If you repainted this and cleaned it up, it would feel so premium.
With plans to paint the entire street, I get Lynn to win round the shop owners to the colour scheme.
Come to show you the swatch of the colours.
Hundreds of volunteers will be needed to get the high street looking as good as it can. We decide to hold a big clean-up day and spread the word that everyone must help.
Just what we need.
Speaking of premium, I want my high-end butchers, greengrocers and fishmongers to encapsulate their new brand in a star product. Burberry does it with the Mac. Fortnum & Mason does it with the tea. I want my guys to do it with a series of Liskeard gourmet pies.
Super.
This is our own haddock, smoked at the Duchy Smokehouse. You see, there's no dye on that, it's just all oak smoked.
Seeing you're showing off about your fish,
Yeah.
I'm going to show off about my leeks. And they're beautiful, quite strong. Oh yeah, my eyes are going.
I mean, it's the best ingredients, the freshest fish, the freshest vegetables, all from Cornwall, you know. And it's what we're about, and it's what we want to promote to our customers. Okay.
I hope that this is going to help put Liskeard on the map. Oh, it smells good.
I think if they make a really famous pie from Liskeard, I honestly think they'll be able to sell that in other places, in supermarkets, online, and it will become a destination buy and actually make a little famous product from a great little town.
It's the day of the big clean-up and the whole town seems to have turned up.
Morning! You've started already! Brilliant, brilliant. Well, the gods are shining on us. It's a perfect day. But you kind of look at this and you feel uplifted because it's about people coming together. And when people start to come into their town and actually start to paint or clean, they start have this sense of belonging. I think it's brilliant. Look at Lynn. I got my overalls on today. Lynn's got hers on. Hey, look at us matching, Lynn, in our overalls.
Really hoping that this is actually going to inspire people and get our town going. To see all these people out here today actually cleaning, it's just phenomenal. I've never seen anything like this though.
As well as the whole community, I've also got big business involved. The Co-op, Boots and Lloyd's have donated money and resources, and they brought their staff out from behind the cash tills to help. Mace Group, who project managed the Shard in London, are overseeing the painting of the buildings, including the town shop. Block are the first to move in. It's just the beginning. Hopefully many more businesses will follow.
It's amazing that we've got it rent-free for a year. It's just going to be a real boost for us, and then hopefully we'll be sustainable to carry on for years to come.
So, Sarah, I love the idea that your shop, when you look down, your brand is going to be looking out in the most... I think this is the most important shop
This is about landlords really thinking laterally. Rather than have a shop empty, you've got a new business going in here who'll decorate it, do it up for you, and start to create footfall on the high street. In year 2, she'll be able to pay the rent. And you can bet your bottom dollar she will do it brilliantly. And that will have a knock-on effect for everybody around here. It's a no-brainer and it's a win-win situation.
This would not have happened if you hadn't have come to this town and had your vision. There was no allowance for any clean-up or painting in this town. You are the one that's done it.
But you lot have done it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
You
yes.
lot have
Oh,
done it, and that's what's important. And hopefully, this is just the kickstart of what you can do.
I hope so. But it's the experience of my life, actually. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, absolutely.
Was it the experience of your life?
It was, yeah. It's one of them. I think I shall... Yeah, I'm going to cry.
After a full day's work with the help of over 400 people, Liskeard's High Street has been transformed. It might be a cosmetic change, but creating a beautiful place to shop is important to lure customers. A few days later, it's the gala opening of the new-looking High Street and the town shop, with Block as its first inhabitant.
Welcome to Liskeard's Town Shop. It's just starting, and the first shop that we're going to open here is this wonderful team that's called Block. So give them a big loud cheer. Let's open up. Bring them in, whoever wants to come on in. I love the orange department, it's my department. Look at this shop, it's wonderful, isn't it? But it'll be interesting to see how the rest now picks up and who'll come in.
See who our new neighbours and upstairs is going to be. It's going to be brilliant.
Brilliant. Well, good luck with it. It's great product.
This is only the beginning. It's now up to the town team to bring in more business and social interests.
Cheers! To the town shop, the town team, and life in the town of Liskeard.
HSBC have agreed to mentor any of the new businesses that will start up.
Right. Right, this is Mary, who's been helping us in Liskeard for the last, well, it seems like 10 years, but...
Does seem like 10 years, isn't it good?
So can we all say hello, Mary?
I like that.
The idea that's a bit further down the line in helping this high street is the new Quality Food Cooperative.
Liskeard, come and try our pie!
I really believe once they build up brand loyalty, they could steal some customers away from the out-of-town supermarket. Today, they're selling their new range of pies, encapsulating the new brand, fresh, local, quality.
The pies are selling really well. As soon as we're making them, they're just flying out.
I've got one.
Absolutely excellent. I couldn't make it better myself. It's really brilliant.
It's really brilliant, isn't it?
I should be back to buy them.
Brilliant. Local produce by real specialists. We've created the lip-smacking Liskeard brand and got a team of people who are motivated, inspired and selling it to the masses. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. They've got their act together. I'm actually so proud of them.
I think us collaborating together is definitely going to work.
It just makes you feel that, you know, maybe there is a hope for towns and for businesses like ourselves to group together, and that, for me, is what the future, I hope, holds.
Makes you realise that things will happen if you keep working at it and you keep going at it, and it's happened.
I'll be back.
If this can happen in Liskeard, it can happen in any town. What this is about is people coming together to create the community and using the high street in a different way.
Just keep taking this forward, Liskeard. I'll be back.
Thank you, Mary, from the town team.
Well, if you'd like some tips on how to market your business, Mary is online now at channel4.com/staple surgery for a chat. You can take her quiz and you could win an HP laptop. Well, shameless drama next on 4. There's a gunman on the loose, but who is he looking for?